People often ask me, where can I get a cheap tweakment? And really, I mean, there are no bargains when it comes to tweakments. Maybe you are going to see somebody who is not in London. I appreciate that in London the prices are higher because practitioners have got the overheads of their central London premises. But in terms of the products they're using, in terms of their professional expertise, these things don't come cheap. You know, you're not just paying for a quick shot of something. You're paying for a practitioner who has used their years of experience to choose products that are safe and well tested. Those products are not cheap. You really don't find cheap tweakments unless there is something, a catch that you don't know of, like they are using products that don't have proper safety or efficacy data behind them. The trouble is that anything that looks a bit too good to be true price-wise probably is. You know, yes, you can find people who will do your lips for 150 quid, but I don't think those are the results you're going to be wanting. You might come out looking a bit strange and distorted. You might come out with filler injected in a blood vessel, which this practitioner was not skilled enough to know is a problem. They didn't have the expertise to correct it. You know, you're paying for a lot more than you might think you're paying for. What the practitioners do say to me, the good ones, the ones that I deal with, the ones you'll find on thetweakmentsguide.com, they say cheap tweakments can end up being really expensive. You may need that work revised. You may need that work revised by an expert. You may have to have work undone before you can have it done again in the way you want. But also there's the emotional cost. You know, if you've got to walk around looking like a freak with some awful distortion in your face, that's not easy to live with. What your friends will think, what you'll feel about yourself for going and having that done. You know, I would stop and think very carefully before booking in something very cheap. You know, you want to find an expert, you want to find an expert you can trust, and that's the way you will get a result, not with a cheap tweakment.